In modern business, customer service is everything. Even the highest quality product won't save you if it's hard for a customer to get an answer to a question or place an order. Today, people are used to speed. They are not ready to wait on the line, listening to music, or calling back in the hope that they will be answered. They want a solution here and now. How can a business meet these expectations and not lose customers? Automation using neural networks is one of the most effective solutions. Let's look at how neural networks help improve the quality of service, speed up the processing of requests, and even increase sales. Customers expect not only a good product, but also quality service. If interaction with a company causes inconvenience, a person will simply go to competitors. Let's consider the key problems of traditional customer service and their impact on business. The first problem is the long response time. Customers do not like to wait. Every extra second of waiting on the line or in the chat can cost the business sales. If a person does not receive an answer right away, he can simply close the site, hang up, and go to where he will be served faster. The delivery service receives hundreds of calls a day, especially during the holiday season. Operators do not have time to process all the requests. Customers hang on the line for 5 to 10 minutes and get irritated. As a result, the business loses orders and loyal customers start looking for an alternative. The second problem is the human factor: mistakes, fatigue, emotionality. People get tired, make mistakes, can forget important details, or be rude to a client in a bad mood. Even the best employees are not immune to overload and stress, which reduce the quality of service. The third problem is a personalized approach. Customers want to be understood. If they have to repeat their details every time they call, explain the problem anew, and feel like one of a thousand, the service seems soulless. The fourth problem is the high cost of support. Customer support is a significant expense item: operator salaries, training new employees, staff turnover. When the call flow increases, businesses have to hire additional staff, which increases costs. Online stores receive 3 times more orders during promotional seasons. To cope with the workload, they have to hire additional operators or pay for overtime. This reduces profits, and customers still face long waits. The traditional customer service system has many weak points, but modern technologies allow us to solve these problems quickly and efficiently. How do neuroemployees solve these problems? A neuroemployee is a tool that allows businesses to automate communication with clients, making it faster, more accurate, and more efficient. Let's talk about work without breaks and days off. A neural employee is always in touch, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He does not go for lunch, does not take days off, does not get tired after a long working day. This is especially important for businesses with a large number of incoming requests, since clients receive answers instantly, regardless of the time of day and the company's workload. For example, a business receives calls in the evening when managers are no longer working. A neuro employee helps customers choose a product, clarify characteristics, and place an order right in the conversation. Sales grow, and the business does not lose customers. Next, we need to mention the fast processing of requests. A neuro employee is able to instantly analyze a client's request and give an accurate answer. He does not waste time searching for information, does not ask unnecessary questions, and does not transfer the call to another specialist. This reduces waiting time and increases customer satisfaction. The next thing is minimization of errors and high accuracy of answers. Unlike human operators, a neuro employee does not forget details, does not get confused in the terms of promotions, does not make mistakes in calculations. He accurately transmits all information, providing clients with transparency and confidence in their choice. Optimization of customer support costs. Using a neuro employee allows you to reduce the workload of operators and optimize customer service costs. The business does not need to increase staff during peak periods or spend resources on training new employees. The neuro employee handles most routine requests independently. Increased conversion and sales. A neuro employee not only consults clients, but also helps them make decisions. They can recommend additional products or services, offer favorable purchase conditions, and help place an order. All this leads to an increase in the average check and an increase in conversion. Let's imagine a customer calls an online home appliance store for advice on a refrigerator. The neuro employee not only provides information, but also offers a favorable installment plan, delivery, and related products. As a result, the customer places an order for a larger amount than planned. And finally, collecting analytics and improving business processes. Every interaction with a client is recorded, analyzed, and transformed into useful information. The neural employee helps identify the most common questions and find bottlenecks in the service. This allows the business to adapt to the needs of clients and constantly improve the quality of service. A neuro employee is not just an automation tool, but a full-fledged assistant that makes customer service faster, more convenient, and more accurate. It relieves operators of the burden, reduces costs, helps increase sales, and improve customer satisfaction. Implementing a neuro employee is a step towards a more efficient and modern business where the service works without errors, delays, and fatigue. How to implement neural networks in your business. It is important to approach this process wisely. Let's consider how to correctly integrate neural networks into your business. First, identify weak points in customer service. Before implementing neural solutions, it is important to understand which aspects of your service require improvement. This could be long waiting times on the line, unsatisfied customer requests, frequent operator errors, or high workload on staff. Conduct an analysis of the current situation to understand exactly which problems neural networks can solve. Second, choose the right tools. Here it is important to choose those neuro tools that are best suited for your business. This could be a neuro secretary who will automatically answer calls and messages, a neuro salesperson who will sell goods, or neuro support who will solve customer issues on the site via chat. The choice depends on your tasks, the volume of requests, and the specifics of the business. Third, set up integration with current processes. Once the tool has been selected, it is important to set up its integration with existing business processes. This will ensure seamless interaction with other systems, be it CRM, customer database, or payment system. Integration will allow neural networks to work in conjunction with other tools, which will increase the overall efficiency of the company. And fourth, train your employees to interact with neural networks. Neural networks can greatly simplify your employees' work, but it is important to train them to use the new tools correctly. Training your employees will increase their productivity and improve the overall customer service process. It will also help reduce resistance to change and avoid difficulties at the initial stages of implementation. Implementing neural networks in business is not just implementing technologies, but creating a more efficient and modern company. With the right approach, neural solutions will help improve the quality of service, speed up processes, and increase profits. It is important to choose the right tools, integrate them into the existing structure, and properly train the staff. If you want the implementation of neuro employees in your business to be as simple and effective as possible, sign up for a free consultation with our specialists. We will offer you an individual plan for the implementation of neuro solutions adapted to the specifics of your business. Just scan the QR code, and we will help you take the first step towards automation and growth of your business. If you want your business to develop faster and work with maximum efficiency, do not delay the implementation of neuro solutions.